That's fine. What is your essential question?
Well, I don't even know my essential question yet, but I need to learn more about Arthur Miller.
Well, let's try to come up with an essential question. See what it says, choose EQ. Scroll up just a little
Yeah.
bit, please. Scroll up just a little bit, please.
Okay.
Will you scroll up a little bit, please? Okay. Step one, assign topic. Okay, so you've chosen a topic. Okay, Arthur
Yeah.
Miller. That's fine. You need to replace false confessions with Arthur Miller.
Wait. Okay.
Why are you erasing all this? Don't undo all that. Just undo all
But
that.
examples. Then why do you tell
Okay.
me to erase
It, go to the right of assigned topic. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah. Arthur Miller. All right. Now, my chosen EQ. So you have to come up with some sort of a question.
Hmm.
Unless your teacher gave you the essential questions. Did the teacher give you the essential questions?
It's right here. There's an example right here.
Right, but that's not for you. So like Arthur Miller is pretty broad. So what has your teacher been telling you about Arthur Miller? Or what do you know about Arthur Miller? Let's just start with that. Sourish, what do you know about Arthur Miller?
Um, he's the author of The Crucible.
Okay, and what is the Crucible about? It's okay if you don't know. That's I'm just asking so we know where to start.
Uh, I don't know anything about The Crucible.
So why did you choose this topic if you know nothing about it?
Well, it's because I never read the book.
Why would you choose a topic that you don't know anything about?
No, it's because that's part of our assignment. We do The Crucible.
Okay, and what do you know about the Crucible? Did it look like you could choose the Salem witch trials? It looked like there was another topic that was
No,
available.
Salem witch trials. I don't do that, but I know about the crew. It's about the Salem witch trials.
Can you go back to the Crucible presentation? The Go to the left, please. Left tab, left tab, left tab. Okay, see how there's McCarthyism, Salem witch trials, Puritans and their laws, traditions. Do you know about any of these topics? Do you understand my question?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. I mean, were you assigned Arthur Miller or did you
Yeah,
choose
we
Arthur Miller?
pick which topic we chosen, and I picked Arthur Miller.
But you don't know anything about him. So do you know anything about the
Well,
other
I
topics?
picked him because I just want to pick him because Marxism, Salem witch trials, and Puritans and their laws, they just do not work out for me. So Arthur
All right.
Miller is
All
going to
right.
be the one for me to work
Go to
out.
the next slide. All right, go to the next slide. Keep going. Create your new focus question. Okay, go to the right. Keep going. Okay. This isn't very helpful. Go to the left tab, leftmost tab, please. I thought there was a video. Is there not a video on this? Can you go to the
There's
Crucible
no video.
materials? All right, can you click on the Crucible materials? All right, so we've got that. We've got that. Okay. Can you go to the Crucible background research? All right. Okay, go back to your document, your Sourish document there. Okay. So it says finding sources in step 2. 3 sources for your paper. If you want to find more, that's great, but not result in a higher score. You must use scholarly sources. Okay. Chart design to help you track. All right. So you've chosen Britannica, biography, Arthur Miller, playwright. Okay.
Mhm.
Could you open that up in a new tab? The link, the source title or the URL.
Yeah.
All right. What makes this a scholarly resource?
Well, I need to pick my chosen essential question.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. So why is the Britannica a scholarly source?
Because it's when it's published.
No,
Yeah, it's
no.
because it's when it's published.
So the scholarly sources that your instructor may or may not like this. I don't know. Did your teacher approve this or not?
Yeah, we can use this.
Okay, are you sure? Like the teacher
Yeah,
said it was okay?
yeah.
All right. So go back to your Google Doc, please. All right. So the source title in the first column there is not a link. We want to replace what's in that where it says source title underneath. We want to remove the link and we want to replace it with the title of the source. So remove that link, please.
This one.
Yes. Go back to the link on the right tab. All right. What is the title of this?
Arthur Miller.
All right.
Arthur
Arthur
Miller.
Miller, American playwright. So copy that into the table, please.
Oh, great.
All right. So what is the source? What is the source about?
Oh,
I wouldn't worry about the formatting, Sourish. It's not important.
Okay.
Could you go to what the source is about?
Yeah,
Okay, what is the source about? Have you read it?
yeah.
Okay, so what is the source about?
It's about Arthur Miller, about the information about Arthur Miller.
That's not very good. You need to read this. So go ahead and start reading it for it.
I can press this.
Arthur Miller. Arthur Miller, in full Arthur Asher Miller, born October 17, 1915, New York, U.S., died February 10, 2005, Roxbury, Connecticut, American playwright, who combined social awareness with a searching concern for his characters' inner lives. He is best known for Death of a Salesman, 1949. Miller was shaped by the Great Depression, which brought financial ruin onto his father, a small manufacturer, and demonstrated to the young Miller the insecurity of modern existence. After graduation from high school, he worked in a warehouse. With the money he earned, he attended the University of Michigan, VA, 1938, where he began to write plays. His first public success was with Focus, 1945, film 1962, made for television, a novel about anti-Semitism. All My Sons, 1947, film 1948, a drama about a manufacturer of faulty war materials that strongly reflects the influence of Henrik Ibsen, was his first important play. It won Miller a Tony Award, and it was his first major collaboration with the director Elia Kazan, who also won a Tony. Next play, Death of a Salesman, became one of the most famous American plays of its period. It is the tragedy of Will Roman, a man who destroyed false value in large part the values of society. For Miller, it was important to place the common man at the center of a tragedy, as he wrote in 1949. Miller had been exploring the ideas underlying Death of a Salesman since he was a teenager, when he wrote a story about a Jewish salesman. He also drew on memories of an uncle. He wrote the play in 1948, and it opened in New York City, directed by Kazan, in February 1949. The play won a Tony Award for Best Play and a Pulitzer Prize for Drama, while Miller and Kazan again each won individual Tonys, as author and director respectively. The play was later adapted for the screen, 1951, and several made for television versions, and was revived several times on Broadway. Miller based The Crucible, 1953, on the witchcraft trials in Salem, Massachusetts, in 1692–93, a series of persecutions that he considered an echo of the McCarthyism of his day, when investigations of alleged subversive activities were widespread. Though not as popular as Death of a Salesman, it won a Tony for Best Play. It was also adapted numerous times for film and television. In 1956, when Miller was himself called before the Un-American Activities Committee, he refused to name people he had seen 10 years earlier at an alleged communist writers' meeting. He was convicted of contempt but appealed and won. A Memory of Two Mondays and another short play, A View from the Bridge, about an Italian-American longshoreman whose passion for his niece destroys him, were staged on the same bill in 1955. A year later, A View from the Bridge was performed in a revised, longer form. After the Fall is concerned with failure in human relationships and its consequences, large and small, by way of McCarthyism and the Holocaust. It opened in January 1964, and it was understood as largely autobiographical, despite Miller's denials. Incident at Vichy, which began a brief run at the end of 1964, is set in Vichy, France, and examines Jewish identity. The Price, 1968, continued Miller's exploration of the theme of guilt and responsibility to oneself and to others by examining the strained relationship between two brothers. He directed the London production of the play in 1969. The Archbishop's Ceiling, produced in Washington, D.C., in 1977, dealt with the Soviet treatment of dissident writers. The American Clock, a series of dramatic vignettes based on Studs Terkel's Hard Times, about the Great Depression, was produced at the 1980 American Spoleto Festival in Charleston, South Carolina. Miller's later plays included The Ride Down Mount Morgan, 1991, Mr. Peters's Connections, 1998, and Resurrection Blues, 2002. Miller also wrote a screenplay, The Misfits, for his second wife, the actress Marilyn Monroe. They were married from 1956 to 1961. The Misfits, released in 1961, was directed by John Huston and also starred Clark Gable. Its filming served as the basis for Miller's final play, Finishing the Picture, 2004. I Don't Need You Anymore, a collection of his short stories, appeared in 1967 and a collection of theater essays in 1977. His autobiography, Time Bends, was published in 1987. In 2001, Miller received the Japan Art Association's Premium Imperiale Prize for theater.
Okay, so can you give me a broad overview of what this is about? Like, what did you notice as you're listening to it?
Okay. Well, he just wrote a novel about the Holocaust during the Holocaust. He also won rewards. He won awards about writing the books about the Holocaust and like that.
Okay, what else did you notice?
What else?
Yeah, anything else that you noticed about this? Okay, let's take a step back. Do you know what a encyclopedia is?
Yeah.
Okay, so the encyclopedia is
Well, I
a,
know about how I know about Arthur Miller. Arthur Miller, he just wrote the Holocaust, and he won awards about him writing novels about the Holocaust.
okay,
Yeah, and
the encyclopedia here is just a broad overview of his life and what he accomplished. It's
yeah, and
not specific.
he was born and he died at 88. He died at 88 on September 2000. No, not September, February 2005.
Okay, this is not a very in-depth look at him. It's just, so what are you going to put in that box where it says, what is this source about?
And the source is about the the life the everyday life of Arthur Miller.
Okay, so let's go ahead and type some words into that box there.
Okay.
I, you need more than that, Sourish. It's
Yeah, I am gonna go charge my computer.
okay.
I'll be right back. Okay. So
I don't think you really understand what the source is about. The encyclopedia is a general overview of the
Well,
person's
in
life.
everyday life, Arthur Miller. For what explains Arthur Miller is about what he did.
So when you watch a movie trailer, it tells you what the movie is about. It's very short and concise. It's not the full picture. You have to give some words here that say what is in the article. What is in this article?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What information
Article it
is in
says
this article?
when he was born and when he died.
That's there's more than that though. That's just
And when he died, and also what he wrote.
okay. So it talks about the plays that he's written. So maybe you include a sentence about that.
Yeah, it talks about the place, the play. You said places or plays. What did you say?
Go back to the article. What does it tell you about? What is it talking about in each paragraph? It's
It's
very
just
clear.
it's just the internet is lagging. Yeah. He's it talks of what his about his playwright play.
Right. So that's about his plays.
What about his play? About his playwright career. Can I say that?
Yeah, playwrights, and then you want to list them.
Okay. I should not put period.
I think you uh I think you should list them after this. You can say comma or period's fine.
Oh my God, the internet.
Are you able to go back to the article and go grab the different plays?
It's just the internet. The internet's lagging. Not the internet. I think the computer is lagging because this is old. This is an old computer.
Well, it looks like you've got some updates to do as well. You may want to consider doing those at some point.
With social awareness.
You're looking for the plays that he's written. What are some of the plays that he's written?
Searching concern for his characters and their lives. He's best known for the death of salesman.
Okay, there's this first one. So go ahead and put that in there. Death of a
Yep.
salesman.
The lag. I need to. This computer is broken. And called.
Do you want to restart your computer or do you want to keep going?
No, I don't want to restart my computer. I want to keep going. Great Depression.
Okay, good.
Mm. And anti-Semitism.
Go back.
Dude,
Is that the actual name of the play?
a novel about anti-Semitism.
No. It, it's called The Focus. Focus. But keep going down.
Oh,
Scroll down.
Focus.
Yeah. Scroll down. Scroll down. Keep going. All right, let's look at the next one here. It's the Crucible. I was surprised there.
Okay. I should write that. Which is the death of the salesman. Period. I will write that. Right?
Right.
Okay. The lag. Okay. Okay. All right. And also after that, we have to write the CRAAP test score out of 4, with 4 being excellent.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
There's more than the death of the salesman, Sourish. He wrote others. The Crucible is another one. Comma, the Crucible.
Okay.
There's more than 2, so it should be a comma. Let's look for another play that he wrote. A Memory of Two. Mondays.
Okay.
There's a bunch, right?
Mm-hmm. What? Matthew?
Yep. I'm here.
Oh my God. I thought you were lagging. Oh. And the Misfits.
Okay. So let's after you get that last one down, let's talk about the CRAAP test score.
Okay.
Okay, so what does CRAAP stand for? What does the acronym stand for?
Yeah, the C is mm, the C is
So why don't you go to the Crucible presentation there on the left tab, and maybe if you go to the beginning of the presentation, it'll tell you somewhere what CRAAP stands for.
Yeah, but it's just the lag. The lagging is just terrible. I just like I don't know.
There it says CRAAP test. There it is.
Currency.
Click on it, please. Okay, what did this say? Read this out loud for us.
Currency. This is the timeless of the information. When was the information published or posted? I also have the notes in my backpack too.
I don't think we need that. We've got them right here.
Okay. Has the information have been revised or updated? Does your topic require current information or will older sources work too? Are the links still functional?
Okay, so let's go to your source. Go back to that tab on the right. When was this published? Go to the tab all the way on the right there. Marilyn Monroe biography. I don't know why that's up there, but
It's just lagging.
all right. So scroll up to the top. When was this published? Sometimes it's at the bottom if you want to scroll down.
Yeah, but the lag. I need to
What else to
update my
do,
computer. When
Sourish?
we're done with tutoring, I have to update my computer. Maybe I don't even know. But I have to just wait and just give it some time.
All right, scroll back up to the top. There's a update history.
Wait, hold on a minute. If I let me go to this.
See where it says article history? Last updated article history.
Last update article history. Ah,
Okay, so when was it last updated?
updated July 2nd, 2023.
Yeah, so is that recent?
Yeah, it was recent.
Yeah, so it's definitely current. So you can check the box on that one. You can say yes next to C.
Okay.
So you can go back to your document and say yes or something, or I don't know what you guys are doing.
Okay.
All right, what does R stand
Or
for?
maybe I got this. I got this. Maybe I can highlight it.
Go back to the Crucible presentation tab there on the left. We'll look what R
Let me just
is.
let me highlight this first. There we go. Okay.
Want to go back to the Crucible presentation? The Crucible presentation on the left.
Visual
I'm just,
presentation.
I'm reading the tab. The tab says the Crucible presentation. Where your cursor is. Could you click on that? Sorry, you're left. All right, go to the right. Let's see what the R stands for.
Relevance.
Okay, go ahead and read this out loud for us.
The importance of the information for your needs. Does the information relate to your topic or answering your question? Who is the intended audience? Is the information appropriate for your needs? Not too juvenile nor too advanced. Have you looked at a variety of sources before determining this is the one you will use?
So I need you to tell me why this source is relevant. Why is this source relevant?
Um,
Like, what is it about that Britannica article that is relevant to you?
Okay. I think the source is relevant
Yes, but why? Why is it relevant?
because it
What
has so
about
much proper information of
which of
Arthur
those
Miller.
which of those questions which of those questions go back to the Crucible presentation? Which of those questions does it answer?
Does the information relate to your topic or answer your question?
Is that true?
Well, kinda.
So well, it does or it does it? Does it
I
relate
think
to
it
your
does.
topic? Why does it relate to your topic?
Well, it relates to my topic because it has information about this guy.
Okay, that's good enough. So yes, it is relevance.
Okay.
All right, now let's go back to the Crucible presentation and let's look at the next letter A. Is it
Authority.
a yeah,
Yeah. Who was the author, publisher, source, and sponsor, the source of information? Who was this written by?
so why is this like a good like go back to the question that you're just reading?
I'm trying, but it's just lagging. Dude. Dude, the lag. I'm just sick of this. Come on. No, not this way. Hold on. Who's the author? Who wrote this?
Can you go back to the Crucible presentation, please?
Hmm.
All right, so who is the author, publisher, or source? What is the author's credentials or organizational affiliation? So the reason this is a good source is because it's an encyclopedia. We trust encyclopedias to be relevant and accurate and have authority. Okay, so you can check the box on this one.
Okay. Okay.
What's the next letter stand for?
Accuracy.
Accuracy. Does it seem accurate to you?
Yes, yes, because the information in Arthur Miller is having evidence, just like from the other sources of Arthur Miller.
Right. So this is consistent with other sources. So yes, it's accurate. So there you go.
It's
You can,
consistent.
okay, great. So I think that's a 4.
Hold on, and the purpose is the information, fact, opinion. This is the purpose too, because it shows facts in there.
All right, I think that's correct.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and stop there for today.